Hey,
Want to talk about TOZO again?
I do.
So, this is the third TOZO product
It is.
that you've spent some time with.
Yep.
Some earbuds came through here a few months ago.
Yep.
Really like those.
Yeah, they're great.
Saw a lot of capabilities for not much money.
Yes.
And then you got your hands or wrist on a wearable,
Yes, the S3.
which another really pleasantly surprised. Lots of bang for your buck.
Lots of bang for your buck, for sure.
And now we're back to earbuds.
Yes.
We're in a different model. What are we talking about today?
So these are the TOZO T20.
T20.
And they are an earbud that has a stem. So the ones I reviewed before were more of just like a bean style. These have a little tiny stem. These are wireless, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
They have they have noise canceling. Again, much like we've seen with the other TOZO products, these are hitting a lot of these like milestones or what you would expect from a higher cost pair of headphones.
Yeah, so let's not bury that lead here.
Yeah.
Let's just jump right out there. We're going to be talking about a pair of earbuds today that are $40.
Yeah, they come in at $40.
And you're going to start listing off these things, and then somebody's going to go, that doesn't sound right.
Right.
Not for $40.
Right.
And that's kind of TOZO's jam. That's what that's what they apparently seem to do.
Yeah, and a lot of times you see companies come out and hit these price points, and then you go, oh, you spend some time with them, and you go, oh, okay, I know why they're cheap.
Yeah, feel the case. It falls apart.
Right.
Yeah.
So far, it has not happened with the TOZO product, which is it still kind of blows my mind. But the T20s are no different. So it's the stem style earbud. These have a charging case that you can carry the headphones around in and recharge them as they lose power. The case has a little LED display, which is kind of nice. It shows the battery percentage of the case in big numbers. And then above it, it has a little battery display for each headphone to show you kind of where it's at in its charge.
So if I'm doing my dishes and I've got one earbud in and listening to a podcast, kind of cleaning up the house, and I pick up the other earbud because I'm listening to music and take one out, I'll be able to see that this one looks to be about half dead. This one is 3/4.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah. And then under it, it'll show you what your case is at.
Nice.
Then too.
Okay.
In that same vein, these have, with the case charge capability, up to a 48.5-hour battery life.
So let's break that down. We normally do this.
Sure.
What's 48 hours when you think about it over the span of a week?
Uh-huh.
You wear, an hour at the gym. You wear a half hour to and from work.
You can wear it for your whole work week.
Yeah.
You could wear it for almost 10 hours a day.
That's way more. As I'm looking at, if you've got it in your ear for an hour at work, an hour at the gym, half hour to and from work, you're only at 3 hours.
Right.
15 in a week.
The average user might need to charge these once a month.
Okay. That's kind of stupid.
Yes. It doesn't make sense, right?
Right.
You can also, take and make calls with these. They have a dual microphone with noise cancellation. So it will actually clean up your calls a little bit, make you sound crisper and clearer. Also, with these, they have an IPX8 rating for water resistance.
So if you want to get all sweaty at the gym,
yes,
you can do that.
Yes.
Or if you're out there splashing around poolside, or you're out running and get caught in the rain, you don't have to take these things out and throw them in your pocket.
You could even wear them in the shower.
Oh, see, now I'm getting to 10 hours a day.
Right. So yeah, they have a 10 millimeter driver.
Okay.
So it's a decent sized driver. Not the largest we've seen in an earbud, but definitely not the smallest. These sound good. They call it Orange X Acoustic 2.0 sound technology. I don't know exactly what that means to them, but these sound great. They do have a TOZO app that lets you customize your sound profile.
Okay.
So it'll go through a little test. It'll play high frequency noises. It'll play low noises. And in each ear, you kind of tap along with what you can hear and what you can't hear. And then it'll build your own sound profile.
Okay.
And then you can use that for any TOZO products that you want. I did that. My sound profile. I'm a little light on the highs.
Oh,
I don't hear them that well.
So my young apprentice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that happens, man.
It's all the rock and roll music.
Yeah, it's all your concerts you've been to.
Yeah.
And yeah. No, so that's actually a distinguishing thing that not all brands do.
Yeah.
Some of them, a lot of them, will give you EQ modes. So you can say, oh, this is pop, this is hip hop, this is spoken word, to do that. But to actually calibrate or to set up profiles, because your left ear is not guaranteed to be identical to your right ear.
Right.
And as you age, you will hear things differently. So that is, kudos to them for including that in the app. And again, a $40 pair.
I know. Earbuds. It's just, again, that's the craziest part. Oh, the other thing about, so it's a USB-C charge, but it's also a wireless charge.
Yeah, I was just going to say, I know where you're going.
Yeah.
So it does both of those.
Yeah. So,
is it a giant case?
No, it's very small.
That's another thing we've seen in earbuds where to have the case with you is kind of cumbersome. Like, oh, it goes in a backpack. Okay. But the front pocket, it's gigantic. So this looks to be.
Well, especially for something that's boasting a 48.5-hour battery life. You think, okay, the case is probably the bulk of that weight. It's not, seemingly.
Man. Got me itching here, man.
I know. It's crazy. Like I don't know what TOZO's doing. I don't know what kind of black magic they got going on, but I'm impressed. If you're looking for a new set of earbuds, and you don't want to break the bank. Yeah. Now I will say these sound good. They don't sound incredible. They're not the best earbuds I've ever heard.
Sure.
They're definitely not the worst though.
Yeah.
They sound good.
Well, especially when you play with the EQ settings.
Yep.
You can kind of get a little bit more juice out of the squeeze.
Absolutely.
That way.
Yep.
You had mentioned, I think you maybe said 10 millimeter drivers. I also see on the website that it says 7 millimeter, but it has a 10 meter range. And I know that the website did conflate or change some numbers for something else we had looked at before from TOZO. So maybe I would say at least 7 millimeter.
Yeah.
For the drivers, but either way,
that's
still impressive for something that's not very big.
Right.
And I like the LED.
Yeah.
Bluetooth 5.3.
Yep.
And it's got some codecs I see too.
Yeah.
AAC and SBC.
Yep.
Very nice. These are I'm hearing you say stocking stuffer.
Yeah, for sure.
Kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
$40. I mean, geez, come on.
Well, it's $35.99 at Amazon.
There you go. Again. Amazon killing it.
All right, man. TOZO T20?
T20s. Yep.
All right. Thank you, Luke.
Thank you.
All right, that's going to do it for this episode of the podcast.
Thanks for listening.
We appreciate it. If you guys have any questions, feedback, concerns, comments, anything, shoot us an email at podcast@AndroidGuys.com. We'd love to hear from you one way or the other. Luke, if someone wants to get a hold of you, how do they do that?
I am on Instagram and Twitter at Luke Gaul, Gaul.
And I'm on Instagram at Scott Webster and Twitter as SWebster77. Until next time, thanks for listening.
See ya.